Hey everybody, thanks for checking out my video. Today we're going to talk about absolute value. Before we start, let's go ahead and get the definition of what absolute value is. Absolute value describes the distance of a number on the number line from zero without considering what direction from zero the number lies. The absolute value of a number is never negative. Taking a look here, we've got the distance away from zero. In this case, if we take the absolute value of -3, if you look here, the distance is 3 units from 0. So it is +3. So the absolute value of -3 is 3. Then we have the absolute value of 4. And in this case, 4 is 4 units away from the origin, or 0. Therefore, the absolute value of 4 is 4. In both cases, the answers are positive. Let's try a few problems. The first one, the absolute value of -2. The absolute value of -2, we're going to take the positive, is 2. The next one, absolute value of 2, once again, is +2. Let's try another. The absolute value of 2 minus 4. What we want to do is first solve what's in the absolute value brackets. 2 minus 4 is -2. And then we always know that the absolute value ends to be positive. So the answer would be 2. And the last one, the absolute value of 4 minus 2. Let's go ahead and solve. 4 minus 2 is 2. And the absolute value of 2 is 2. None of them are negative numbers. Here's an example. Use the absolute value to show the distance between -9 and 3. So let's go ahead and find -9, and let's find 3. To find the distance between any 2 points, we subtract them. So let's go ahead first and try it with -9. -9 minus 3. Okay, and over here I'm going to go the other way around. Let's say 3 minus -9. Let's see what happens. -9 minus 3 is -12. We can't have a distance of -12. That's why when we're figuring out distance, we make this absolute value. So let's go ahead and continue down. The absolute value of -12 is 12. Therefore, these 2 points, -9 and 3, are 12 units apart. Now let's go to the other one. We have 3 minus -9. 3 minus -9 simplifies to 3 plus 9, which, when simplified a little bit more, is 12. To be sure, we're going to take the absolute value, because we're meaning distance, all the way down, and the absolute value of 12 is 12 units. So as you can see, you can start with -9 and subtract 3, or you could start with 3 and subtract -9. Both work when you use the absolute value signs. Last but not least, describe a situation in which the total distance a tennis player travels is 0 meters from his starting point. To look at this question, I'm going to go ahead and put a little graphic here. Let's put a little man here. Okay. So here we have a little figure walking back and forth. If you notice, if they start from the point 0, and say he's walking 6 feet. Okay. If you notice, he's walking 6 feet, and then he's walking back 6 feet. So he's going forward 6 feet, and then he's going backwards 6 feet. So we've got an additive inverse here. So in this case, we have a tennis player walking 6 feet to the right, and then walking 6 feet to the left. That would be an awesome situation to talk about a total distance and ending at 0. All right, well, that's it for now. I hope you watch my next video. Have a great day.